So people always talk about fumbling the bag, right? Well, how do you fumble your own kidnapping? So we gotta talk about this whole Carlee Russell situation, because the more I hear about it, the more I'm like, bitch just sounded like she just went on a spa vacation. Who comes up with such a half-cocked story?
We want to talk in facts, and I do think it's highly unusual to the day that someone gets kidnapped, that several 7 hours, 8 hours before that they're searching the internet, Googling the movie Taken about an abduction. I find that very strange, yes.
You leave your job with a bathrobe and toilet paper, and then you go to Target and you buy snacks. Not just any snacks, cheese crackers. Then you say you found a baby on the side of the road? Does that shit not sound sus to you?
You don't find that suspicious?
How often do you see a 3 or 4-year-old on the side of the road?
I've had kids, and I'm sure a lot of people here have, and it's very, again, she said it, and I'm not saying it couldn't happen, because I've always been one of these guys, never say never, but 6 football fields. I mean, I like athletics, I like football. 6 football fields. To think that a toddler, barefoot, that could be 3 or 4 years old, is going to travel 6 football fields without getting in the roadway, without crying, without any just moving down. It's just very hard for me to understand.
When they interviewed all her neighbors, all the white people said that, oh, if I saw a baby on the side of the road, I would stop for it. You would?
Our daughter just graduated from nursing school and travels down 459 all the time, and we know that she would, in a heartbeat, stop if she saw a toddler walking along the road. I mean, it's just human nature.
I see more homeless people on the side of the road than a 3 or 4-year-old. Then she claimed that a man just emerged from the woods and kidnapped her and blindfolded her, and he had orange hair and a bald spot. Who the fuck abducted you, Krusty the Clown?
Krusty the Clown is back on the air!
I believe anybody who looked like Jeffrey Dahmer would abduct you than a white man with orange hair and a bald spot. And then he didn't bind your wrists? At least make this man's description seem a little bit more reasonable. Who the fuck was this guy? Gollum? Oh, I guess in 2023, abductors these days are just like, they're just respectful of the people that they're abducting, right? Oh, I don't want to hurt you. Please enter in my vehicle. And then he took you to an undisclosed house where a woman was stroking your hair and feeding you cheese crackers that you bought from Target. Yeah, this shit started to sound more like a fucking spa than anything. You were well fed and made sure that your hair looked nice, and then you were just able to escape. Well, no shit, you were able to escape when they ain't binding your wrists.
Can't hold me prisoner around shit I recognize. I'll break away. I'll break away. Fuck off me, nigga. That's my bus stop. I know where I'm at. I'm going home.
What, they let you walk around? You got outside time? And miraculously just found just walking down the street to your home? It's a good thing that her neighbors had door cams. I would assume that somebody would be in a haze or discombobulated or, just confused, like you don't know where you are, or you're fatigued or something like that. This situation is starting to sound more like a half-cocked Gone Girl situation than Taken. Oh, and then you leave your cell phone in the car? Do you know the type of technology that police and law enforcement have these days? They can easily look up everything that you searched before you got kidnapped.
Detectives continue analyzing data from Carlee's cell phone that was left behind at the scene. We enlisted the help of the United States Secret Service in conducting this analysis. Part of what data included several internet searches, and the days leading up to her disappearance, I think, are very relevant to this case.
How to rob a register without getting caught? You researched Taken? You researched a one-way ticket from Birmingham to Nashville? Turns out that you were having an argument with another woman online Because apparently your boyfriend cheated on you with a stripper. At least Gone Girl's whole scenario was a bit more calculated.
You think I'd let him destroy me and end up happier than ever? No fucking way. He doesn't get to win.
It just sounds like you just woke up one day and was like, you know what I'm gonna do to get back at him? I'm gonna stage an abduction. Is this what the world has come to these days? You got women of color being abducted all the time. Asian women, Hispanic, black women. They're abducted all the time and people don't talk about them. But we gotta talk about you, and all this shit is fake for attention.
A lot of the from the FBI side, several agents helping us interview. I mean, as you well know, in a case like this, especially when it goes national, we got hundreds and hundreds of calls. And when you get those calls, some of them may just be outlandish, but you got to follow up on them, because you never know that you may get that one tidbit.
And now you got your parents out here defending you. And her mom didn't sound convincing at all.
She definitely fought for her life. There were moments when she physically had to fight for her life, and there were moments when she had to mentally fight for her life.
Don't bullshit me. Bullshit. 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 You said so. It's all bullshit.
And her dad was just like, oh God.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
This is what the world has come to these days?